If you're like me, when you get on YouTube or other social media, you are inundated with bad news.
I got bad news, bad news.
Videos discussing all the ways in which politicians want to infringe on our rights, news about the southern border crisis, or many other topics that seem completely out of our control as individuals. And you may be left wondering what you can do and often feel powerless to these issues.
What do we do? How do we stop this?
With a big idea. That's what America's built on. Big ideas. Blue jeans, the Grand Canyon.
You might be tempted to argue online, join a protest, or make a YouTube video. First and foremost, if you're a Christian, then it's imperative that we pray about these things. And as difficult as this may be sometimes, we're also called to pray for our leaders. Then as citizens, it's our responsibility to stay aware and engaged in the legislative process, and that we vote for lawmakers who share our values.
Well, you tell the mayor he just lost 6 votes.
Now, this may not be as appealing to some as hanging out in Hawaiian shirts while fantasizing about civil war, but it's doing what is meaningful instead of what is expedient. Now, some of you may be hesitant to vote because you believe that elections are unfair or that you're always picking the lesser of two evils. Nevertheless, if the fairness of elections is in question and you choose not to vote, the outcome is the same. On the other hand, if you're mistaken and the elections are actually fair and you choose not to vote, then you're inadvertently boosting the chances for the other side to win. And if you feel that all politicians are untrustworthy and that you're always choosing between the lesser of two evils, consider this. Isn't it preferable to vote for and elect someone who's marginally better? For instance, someone who may be more likely to protect the rights of the unborn, your right to self-defense, or secure our borders. In my experience, the refusal to vote because of the lesser of two evils argument is just a cop-out and a passive excuse from someone trying to keep their hands clean. If someone were to threaten to shoot you and they gave you the choice to be shot in the head or the leg, would you just sit back, cross your arms, and say, no, I'm not going to choose because my principles won't allow it? No, you would choose. So stop pretending like you're waiting on Jesus to run for political office. Educate yourself on the best choices, though they may not be perfect, and vote, because the rights of your children and future generations depend on it. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, train to a higher standard.